has. This is her earthly possessions. And she's sitting over in a chair. I'm going to show you when I move around. I'll show you where she's sitting. But we have to do something as Christians, as believers, as individuals. If it's no more than one person reaching out to one person, we have to do that. But I wanted to talk today. All this week I'm going to be focusing on some aspects of helping. We're going to be talking about simplicity and diligence and cheerfulness and helpfulness and just things that we need to bring back to our remembrance regarding helping people. But simplicity, in Romans 12:8, it says, "He that do it, let him give it with simplicity." You see, you don't have to have a big fanfare. You don't have to have a beating drum and a parade to help people. God's not calling for all of that. You can do it quietly and simple. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing with your followers. And hello, thank you for the hearts. Oh, I see the purple and the green hearts. Now I see the hearts starting to come. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate them very, very much. Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome. How are you guys today? I'm out and about. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining on Twitter and Facebook. I appreciate it, and thank you for the hearts. As I said earlier, I'm Dr. G. Landry, and I am your Kingdom Connector. I'm in a park, a local park today, and what you're looking at is the lady that you just saw walking from the restroom. That's all her earthly possessions there. That's the blankets and the covers that she cover up at night here in the park. And I'm glad you're well. Thank you. So again, I said we're going to be talking about today simplicity, but all week we'll be visiting different aspects of, how and why of homelessness. So simplicity is defined as, something persistent, something simple, and it's the simpleness. And Solomon said it best when he said, "In the wisdom of Solomon, think ye of the Lord, which good mind, and in singleness, simplicity of the heart, seek ye him." So you see, we must seek him in order to help, and we must do it, we must help, simply. We don't, as I said, we don't have to have a parade, a big announcement to say, I only come on and scope because this is what I do every day, and I go out to the streets and minister to the people. So I come on to share with you guys what's happening with the less fortunate. So, and in turn, it may help a ministry that's just starting out and don't know how to reach out, or it may help a group that want to get involved with helping the homeless. I'm going to gather my books up and take a walk and just continue so that you can see. They don't have too many homeless people in this park, but it is this park, mostly the women comes out here. I guess they feel safe here. I don't know why most of the women, but everything that you're looking at, it's her possessions, her pillows, her blankets, and there she is sitting in a chair. She just sits and watch the traffic all day. And then I came one evening, it was getting dark, and I asked her where was she going, and she said here. And I said, here? What do you mean here? She says, I sleep here. And she's content. She doesn't want to go into a shelter. So see, these are the things that we have to take a look at also. There's a lot of people out here with mental issues, mentally ill. They don't want help. but see, they're still God's people, and we still have to, help them. I don't see any. Oh, there's one more at the bench. But I think that's a man. He's just sleeping because they be tired. They mostly stay up all night and to keep, harm from themselves. So most of them sleeps during the day. So I'm just going to try to pan around to her. She didn't want to be on camera, so I'm trying to honor her wishes. Most of them don't want to be seen. They're afraid that they're going to make the news because they know I'm always on the news dealing with the homeless. So, but I'm going to try to sit here for a minute without actually getting a close-up of her. But thank you for following me. Again, my name is Dr. G. Landry, and I am your Kingdom Connector. It's Monday in South Central Los Angeles. We're in a neighborhood park, and I just came down to visit with this lady and to bring her some items, some hygiene items, so that she can at least be clean. She can go in the restroom and use the items. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you, Mark Brown 2016. Thank you. Yes, it is true, and it's very sad, but it's part of what's going on. It's part of society, and it's just the facts of life. It's something that we can't continue to sweep under the rug. It's something that we do have to take a look at. So today I was talking about simplicity. It's something as simple as a bottle of body wash. Thank you. Yes, a lot of people need a lot of extra help. But see, there's not resources for that help. There's not resources for that help. Yes, it's all over America. It's not only in California, it's in Georgia, it's in every state across the United States. The reason why I believe it's so prevalent here in California is because we have such good weather. Yes, absolutely. We can help by doing our part. I agree. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my part. And I can't attest to everybody else's part, but I'm doing my part, and I'm trusting God will touch the hearts of others to be involved and do their part. Amen. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Your name went up too quick. I couldn't see who it was, but thank you nevertheless. But again, I think they come to California because of the weather. It's not as we don't have as cold winters as other places across the country have, and lately we've been having a lot of hot weather in October, November, December. So I think California sun draws a lot of the homeless from other places, but the majority of them, they don't want shelter. They just rather live in the park, live on the streets. I can't understand it, but that's their rather, and I don't try to judge them. I just try to help them, because God says that that's His people, and we have to be kind one to another. So I just try to help them. I don't judge. I don't judge them at all. Thank you, David, for joining. Thank you. Thank you. There's a lot in Sacramento County. Yes. There was a lot that left Santa Monica that went to Sacramento, a little tribe of them. I don't know why they left Santa Monica for Sacramento. I couldn't figure that out, but they did. But we prayed for them and blessed them, and believe God that everything was okay. They had, one guy had a camper, because that's another day this week. I'm gonna show you guys the homeless that live in their vehicles and live in campers. And yeah, so one guy had a camper, and that camper was packed when they left LA, and they headed up to Sacramento. I don't know if they ever made it, because I never heard anything from them, but I'm sure they did. Homeless people are very resilient. They can bounce back. They can make it happen for themselves when it's necessary. So I've learned that over the years. Yes. Oh, you're more than welcome for me answering anything you need to. If I have the answer, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions, because I want this to be a dialogue between us. I don't want this just for me to be pounding something into you, do. I would like a dialogue. We can discuss this, and it can be a dialogue between us. I thank you for that. Again, I'm Dr. G. Landry, and I am your Kingdom Connector. And you might be asking, well, what is a Kingdom Connector? A Kingdom Connector is a person assigned by God to connect the body to the less fortunate. That's my definition of a Kingdom Connector. Thank you for the hearts. They're so pretty. My favorite color, purple, purple, purple. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the teal. Thank you. Amen. Amen. So again, I'm in a local park. This is a homeless woman that lives here in the park. And she has some issues. So, she didn't want shelter. She'd rather stay in the park, but I just came to bring her some things and some snacks and just some little things that would help her through the day, and some hygiene items. So that's what I do every day. I just go forth and help the people God assigned me to. But I want to show you, this is her bed. This is her blankets and her everything, her little life stuff right there. And that's the bags beside her. That's the rest of her personal stuff. So again, I'm Dr. G. Landry, and I am your Kingdom Connector. And I'd like to, like I say, today I'm talking about simplicity. It doesn't have to be fanfare and everybody know what you're doing. You can go and bless somebody, but I do recommend, I have to give you these recommendations. I recommend that you fast and pray. If we make little bags with hygiene items and pass them out, yes, you can do that in your community. It's toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, a body wash, or a bar of soap. I usually give them a body wash because they tend to drop